Welcome to the Number Sense game. This game can be used in a wide range of topics and grades. This board can be used for first graders. We will show other boards as well. We will first explain the game and then show how it can be used in class. We start by clicking the die. The blue team got 1. The player has to choose where to place it. Let's say he places it here. Now the green player got a 4. Let's say he places it here. Eventually, all the rectangles will be filled with numbers, and we will see in each row which player won. The player who ends up with a higher sum in more rows is the winner. Let's continue the game. The blue player got a 6. Now, the player can place the 6 here, but this could turn out to be a waste if the green player gets 4 or more that the green player could place here and win. So, the 6 can be used in another row to increase the chances of winning there. The green player got a 2. It's an interesting decision of what to do with it. This 2 could be placed here, hoping the other team won't get a 6. It could be placed here if the green player wishes to give up on this row. Or it could be placed here. It's also a possibility. Let's say the green player places the 2 here. Now the blue. Okay, let's say the blue player places the 2 here. Now the green. Okay, the 3 can be placed here, so the green has a small advantage on the bottom row. And 2 for the blue. The blue can give up on this row. And the green. The green can now gain a victory by placing the 6 here. Green's victory is now certain. The 2 can be placed here. This one will lose anyway. And the green got a 2. That is placed here. Blue with a 1 and 5 for the green team. And as you can see, this game combines mathematical thinking, strategic considerations, and luck. Okay, and here is another suggestion of what you can do in your class. Divide the students into pairs. One of the players will be designated as blue and the other as green. Each pair of students copies the board to a blank piece of paper. So if there are, say, 20 students, there will be 10 pairs of students, so now 10 separate games will be played simultaneously. So we click the die, and now all the blue players must fill in a 2. Now the teacher, or one of the green players, clicks the die, and all the green players fill in a 5. Now the blue team got another 2. They might not be so happy, but that's what they got. And the green team a 3. Blue team a 4. Now remember to wait for all the players to place their number before you continue. And the green team a 2. Now the blue team 6. Green team 1. Okay, so if we look at the sum of the numbers so far, the blue team is in a better situation now. But of course, a lot depends on how these numbers were strategically used. The blue team, a 3. Green team, a 4. And now for the last number for each team, a 6 and a 4. Remember, there are 10 games going on simultaneously. And it's interesting to see in how many of them the blue team won and in how many the green team won. If, for example, in 8 of the games, the blue players won, and in 2 of the games, the green player won, we could say that the green players were able to make the best of the numbers they got. Now, instead of playing the game simultaneously where all blue players get the same numbers, each pair of students can be given a die, and then there will be 10 completely independent games. Now, let's see the other boards offered by the app. We'll go ahead and click Next. This board also deals with addition, but you see it's a little bit different. We have the sum of 2 numbers, versus one number. And next, here we have subtraction. Now, a low number is actually desirable, so it can be placed here. This promotes an important mathematical insight. The lower the number we're subtracting, the higher the result. And next, here we have multiplication. This game can be used to practice the multiplication table. This is good practice for excelling students because even if they already achieved a good mastery of the multiplication table, there is still the element of strategy and some luck. Next, again with addition, with 3 numbers. Multiplication with 3 numbers. Subtraction with the possibility of getting a negative number, and an interesting combination over here. Here we have division. This promotes the understanding that when we divide into a small number, we get a higher result. And next. Technically, this board is identical to the previous one, but for the students, it might feel different. Here we might have 3 divided by 4, and here, 3/4. This can be a basis for an interesting discussion. And next, 2-digit numbers. Here is a game with no operations at all. It deals with understanding of the decimal system itself. Next, addition and subtraction with 2-digit numbers, division, parentheses. See the difference between this and this? Next, there are more boards that you can examine and see which one is most appropriate for your class. This game can be used, for example, at the end of a lesson where you have 10 minutes to spare. It offers a nice combination of mathematical thinking. What pattern here, for example, has an advantage? Practicing calculation themselves, strategic considerations, and luck. And the student who is most proficient in math won't always win. We hope you and your students enjoy this game in class. Thanks for watching.